when we have a conversation about trauma, we have to understand the complexity and also the simplicity of what it is. Trauma for many different people mean many different things. And sometimes we think of trauma as a catastrophic event, and that is what we respond to. But trauma is a very individualized thing. And rarely, trauma is an emotional response to any event, whether it is a terrible event or a not so terrible event. However, an event that impacted you, the individual, which may change your life trajectory, which may cause you emotional flashbacks, which may cause you pain and grief, which may cause relationship issues, which may also cause you physical symptoms. And for some people, those physical symptoms can be headache, nausea, back pain, foot pain. So in essence, trauma is an emotional response. What we do when we engage with a difficult experience. Now, when we talk about the phases of recovery, that is an important thing. What I have found is that there are two constants. There's a traumatic incident and a traumatic recovery. And for a lot of us, we find ourselves living in our traumatic incident as opposed to traumatic recovery. So how does it impact those phases of recovery? It impacts based on our lifetime trajectory, what we do on a daily basis, what we develop as our coping mechanisms. You see, if we are living in a traumatic incident phase, it means that the very lens that we interact with life will now be changed from traumatic recovery to traumatic incident. It means that we are living our life much as if we are constantly being re-traumatized over and over and over. So definitely, the phases of those trauma recovery are going to be very, very difficult. And it is also mitigated by the social environment that we find ourselves in. Some environments are conducive to helping in those traumatic recovery, and some environments are not very helpful. And so the recovery itself depends on the type of environment that you find yourself in.